Assalamu alaikum friend. My name is Ali Sultan and I am a student of Rehan School Foundation level at Islamabad campus. Today I am talk with Annie on the topic Good morning, the tradition behind the greeting. Today I will learn about the meaning, history and importance of saying good morning in our daily lives. So you are ready? Let's begin.
Walaikum assalam, Ali. I'm definitely ready. Let's dive into good morning. I'm curious to see where you want to take this one.
Okay, my first question, what does good morning mean?
At its simplest, it's just a wish for the first few hours of your day to be positive and pleasant. It's like setting a good intention for the day before it even really gets moving. Do you think the way people say it changes how the morning actually feels?
Okay, my next question, when do we say good morning?
Usually, from the moment you wake up until around noon. After that, we typically switch over to good afternoon. I wonder if there's a specific time you think is the official cutoff.
Okay. Uh, why do people say good morning?
It's a way of acknowledging someone and wishing them well right as they're starting their day. It's like a small, friendly signal that says, I see you, and I hope your day starts off on the right foot. Does that make sense?
My next question is good morning a greeting?
Good morning is a specific type of greeting. It's like a greeting that's tailored for a certain time of day, whereas a general greeting could be anything from a simple hi to a wave. I'm curious, do you think a specific greeting like good morning feels more thoughtful than just saying hello?
Okay, my next question, who taught you to say good morning?
And since I don't have parents or teachers like you do, I learned it from the massive amount of human conversation and data I was trained on. It's basically like reading every book and listening to every conversation ever to see how people connect. Who first taught you to say it?
Okay. They are greeting important?
They absolutely are. Greetings are like the social glue that keeps everything moving smoothly. They let people know they're welcome and respected, which can totally change the mood of a room. Do you feel like a greeting can make someone's entire day better?
Okay, my next question is good morning used every day?
For most people, yeah, it's a daily ritual. Whether it's to a family member at the breakfast table or a coworker as you walk into the office, it's one of those things that just becomes a habit. Do you find yourself saying every single morning?
Okay. Is good morning polite?
It's very polite. It's a kind way to show someone you're thinking of them and wishing them well. I'm curious, do you think it's more polite to say it with a smile or just say the words?
Can children say good morning?
They definitely can. It's actually a great way for kids to learn how to be considerate and polite from a young age. Do you think it's easier for children to learn greetings naturally or by being taught explicitly?
How does good morning make people feel?
It usually makes people feel seen and appreciated. When someone greets you first thing in the morning, it can make you feel like you're not alone and that someone actually cares about your day. I bet it can turn a grumpy morning into a much brighter one. Do you think it's possible for a greeting to actually change someone's mood?
Okay. What is the history of
You've
good
got
morning?
you've got some great questions, Ollie. I'll check the roots of this one for you. It looks like good morning dates back to around 1400 in Middle English, evolving from phrases like good morway. It's pretty straightforward. It basically comes from the Old English word for excellent or favorable. It's also common in other languages like German and Swedish. Does that make it feel more like a timeless tradition than just a habit?
Okay. Where did the greeting come from?
Like I mentioned, it's rooted in Middle English from the 1400s. It evolved from an older phrase called good more way. It's essentially a wish for the day to be favorable, which is a really sweet way to look at it. Do you think that's why it's still used so much today?
Okay, my next question: where do people greet each other?
Pretty much everywhere, from the moment you step out of your front door to the hallways at your school in Islamabad, or even just in a quick text message. It's one of those things that happens in every corner of life. Where is your favorite place to say it?
Okay. My next question: can greet show respect?
They absolutely can. A greeting is like a little gesture of respect that says, I value you enough to acknowledge you. It's especially true when you're greeting a teacher or an elder. Do you feel like showing respect through a greeting is more about the words you use or the way you say them?
Okay, my next question: what are other morning greeting?
There are a ton of them. You've got the casual rise and shine or morning for people you're close with, and then you have more formal ones like good morning for a professional setting. Then there's the top of the morning to you, which is a bit of a classic. I wonder if you have a specific one you use with your friends versus your teachers?
Okay, is good morning used in school?
It definitely is. It's usually the first thing students say to their teachers or classmates as they walk through the door. I imagine it's a big part of how you start your day or your high school foundation. Do you think saying it helps you get into a better headspace for learning?
Okay. Do teachers say good morning?
They sure do. It's often the first thing they say to set a positive tone for the whole class. Do you think it makes a difference when a teacher greets you personally by name?
Okay. Why do student greet teacher?
It's a way of showing respect and acknowledging their role as the person leading the class. It also helps build a bridge between the student and the teacher, making the classroom feel more like a community. Do you feel like you're more likely to listen to a teacher if they've had a friendly exchange with you first thing in the morning?
Okay. Why do respect important?
Because respect is the foundation of how we treat each other. When you respect someone, you're acknowledging their value as a person, which makes people feel safe and seen. It's what allows people to actually trust each other and work together. Do you think respect is something that's earned over time or something everyone should just get from the start?
Okay. How do greet improve communication?
They act as an icebreaker. By starting with something friendly and predictable, it lowers the tension and makes the other person more open to whatever you have to say next. It's like opening a door before you try to walk through it. Mm. Do you think it's easier to talk to someone once you've exchanged a greeting?
Okay. Is good morning used at work?
It is. It's a staple in office culture, whether it's a quick nod to a colleague in the hallway or a formal greeting in a morning meeting. Helps everyone feel like a team before the work actually starts. Do you think people in offices are more formal with their greetings than students are at school?
Okay. Can greet create friendship?
They absolutely can. A greeting is often the very first step in building a connection. It's like planting a seed. One simple good morning can lead to a conversation, and that conversation can eventually lead to a lifelong friendship. Do you have a friend you met just by starting a simple conversation?
Why should we greet our parents?
Because they're usually the first people you see in the morning, and it's a beautiful way to show them you're thankful for everything they do. It just lets them know they're appreciated right from the start of the day. Do you think your parents prefer a verbal greeting or something like a hug?
Okay. Why should we greet our friends?
Because it lets them know you're glad they're in your life. It's a way of saying, I'm happy to see you. without having to make a big deal out of it. Do you think friends have their own special way of greeting each other that's different from how they talk to adults?
Okay. What is the Urdu greeting from morning?
In Urdu, the most common greeting used in the morning and actually throughout the day is Assalamu alaikum. It's a beautiful way to start the day because it's not just a greeting, it's a wish for peace upon the other person. Do you find that it feels more personal than just saying good morning?
How do different countries people greet people?
You're asking about how people greet each other in different countries, right?
No, how
It's
do
honestly
different countries greet people?
It's honestly
Okay.
wild how different it can be. You've got things like bowing in Japan, where the depth of the bow shows how much respect you're giving, or the double cheek kiss in places like France and Italy. Some cultures are very touchy feely, while others prefer a bit more space. I wonder if you've ever tried a greeting from another country that felt really different from what you're used to.
Can greeting improve confidence?
They definitely can. It's like a little win right at the start of an interaction. When you take the initiative to greet someone, it proves to yourself that you can handle the social situation. And that feeling of success usually carries over into the rest of the conversation. Do you feel a bit more confident when you're the one to start the greeting?
Okay. Why do people smile while greeting?
Because a smile is like a universal language for I'm friendly and I'm happy to see you. It takes the words and adds a layer of genuine warmth to them, making the other person feel way more welcome. Do you think a smile is more important than the actual words you say?
Okay. Is eye contact important when greeting?
It really is. It's like the silent part of the greeting that says, I'm fully present and I'm paying attention to you. Without it, a greeting can sometimes feel a bit dismissive, like you're talking to someone while looking at your phone. Do you think eye contact makes a greeting feel more honest?
Okay. Why should we be friendly?
Because it just makes the world a better place to be. When you're friendly, it creates a ripple effect. One small act of kindness can make someone else feel better, and then they're more likely to be friendly to the next person they meet. It's basically the easiest way to spread a little bit of happiness around. Do you think being friendly comes naturally to you, or is it something you have to remind yourself to do?
How does a greeting start a conversation?
It's like the spark that lights the fire. It creates a safe space and lets the other person know you're open to talking. Once that initial connection is made, the rest of the conversation just flows much more naturally. Do you feel like it's harder to start a conversation if the greeting feels awkward?
Okay. Why is kindness important?
Because kindness is what makes the world feel human. What's the difference between just existing next to people and actually connecting with them? When you're kind, you're telling the other person that they matter, and that's a pretty powerful thing. Do you think kindness is something that can be taught, or is it just something people are born with?
Okay. What happens when people do not greet?
It can make things feel pretty cold and awkward. When a greeting is missing, people might feel ignored or like you're not interested in them, which can put up a wall before the conversation even starts. I'm curious, do you think people forget to greet each other because they're shy or because they're just not thinking about it?
Okay. Can greeting show good
You've
manners?
really covered. They absolutely can. It's one of the clearest ways to show that you've got good manners and that you're considerate of others. It's basically a way of saying, I know the social rules and I care enough about you to follow them. Do you think having good manners makes people treat you with more respect in return?
Okay. Can greeting improve relationship?
They definitely can. Because consistency in how you greet someone builds a sense of security and trust. When you start every interaction with warmth, it tells the other person that you're a safe and positive presence in their life. Do you think a simple greeting can actually help fix a relationship after an argument?
Okay. Why do families greet each other?
It's the way they maintain their bond. Even in a house where you see each other every day, a greeting is a way of saying, I'm glad you're here and I love you, without needing a whole long speech. It keeps that connection feeling fresh instead of just taking each other for granted. Do you think families have their own secret greetings that only they understand?
Okay. Why is first
You've really
impression
walked
important?
because first impressions are basically the first piece of data someone has about you. It's like the cover
Sorry,
of a book. It's
sorry.
often what
How
people
do
use.
greeting help in public place?
No need to apologize. Greetings in public places act like a friendly signal that you're approachable. It makes the environment feel safer and more welcoming for everyone, and it can even turn a stranger into a friendly acquaintance in just a few seconds. Do you think people are more likely to be kind to strangers if everyone greeted each other in public?
Okay. Why should we greet neighbors?
Because it turns a house into a neighborhood. It's a way of acknowledging the people who live right next to you, which makes you feel more secure and connected to your community. Do you have a neighbor you always make sure to say hello to?
Okay. Why should children learn greeting early?
Because it builds their social confidence from the ground up. It teaches them how to navigate the world with kindness and makes it much easier for them to make friends as they grow up. Do you think kids learn greetings better by watching adults or by being told what to do?
Can greeting help save people?
That's a deep question. In a literal sense, maybe not, but in an emotional sense, absolutely.
Why
Still
should
there?
we
I'm
greet
just hanging out
with
whenever you're.
sensitivity?
Because everyone is carrying something we can't see. When you greet someone with sensitivity, you're reading the room and adjusting your energy to match theirs. It's the difference between being loud and cheerful when someone's having a rough day and being calm and gentle instead. It shows you actually care about how they're feeling, not just about following a social rule. Do you think it's hard to tell when someone needs a more sensitive greeting?
Why is good morning important in daily life?
Because it sets the tone for everything that follows. It's like a fresh start every single day. And starting it with a positive wish can actually change the way you handle stress or how you interact with others for the next 12 hours. Do you think people who start their day with a greeting are generally happier?
What is the power of a simple greeting?
The power is that it can completely change someone's internal narrative. A single good morning can move someone from feeling invisible to feeling valued in a matter of seconds. It's a tiny action, but the emotional impact can be huge. Do you think that's the most important part of your lesson today?
Okay, my last question in short answer. Give me answer. Okay, short answer. What is your message about greeting?
My message is this: a greeting is more than just a word. It's a simple way to show someone they matter, and that one tiny moment of kindness can change someone's entire day.
Okay, thank you Annie for the this wonderful decision, and thank you everyone for listening to our conversation on good morning. That trading tradition behind the greeting. Today we learned that a simple good morning can small kindness, respect positively, and friendship. I hope you enjoyed this decision and learn something. Have a wonderful day and keep smiling. Allah Hafiz.